Hello everyone. Sorry I couldn't meet you all face to face to do these demos in person, but here's a little video about my game projects. The Janken deck and the King's Keys deck. Both are available now. My name is Jeff Damont, and I design playing cards for a new generation of card games. I have an unusual approach to game design. I start by creating a balanced card system, and then explore different ways to play with it. The Janken deck uses 70 cards with 5 suits that follow rock, paper, scissors rules. And my new project, the King's Keys deck, is a 4x4x4 deck with a more adventurous theme. I'll start with the Janken deck, then the King's Keys deck, cover the business details, and then I've got some exciting news about upcoming mobile apps of my games. The name Janken is Japanese for the game Rock, Paper, Scissors. The deck itself was inspired by the game Rock, Paper, Scissors, Lizard, Spock. They joke about it on the show Big Bang Theory, but it was actually invented by mathematician Sam Cass. The cards use the familiar ace through king, but now you have 5 suits: rock, paper, scissors, water, and lizard. Instead of having high or low suits, the suits are stronger or weaker depending on how you match them up. Scissors cuts paper, paper covers rock, rock crushes lizard, lizard drinks water, water rusts scissors, scissors decapitates lizard, lizard eats paper, paper absorbs water, water erodes rock, and rock blunts scissors. In math terms, the suits are non-transitive. In other words, there is no highest suit, but instead each suit has 2 weaker suits and 2 stronger suits, so it's all very balanced. The deck comes with 2 cards that explain the extended rock, paper, scissors rules, one in text and the other a diagram. The rules are simple enough for kids to remember, but if you ever have a doubt, just check the back of any card. So how do you play? The deck is designed to be very versatile like a standard deck, just with more depth. I've created solitaire games, family games, strategy games, and kids games. Some are inspired by popular games, and others are completely original. Some rely on the rock, paper, scissors logic, others take advantage of having 5 suits. I've built a website for all of the game rules, so you don't need to buy a separate rulebook. There's over 50 games so far. You can print them out, or just keep them on your phone or computer to save paper. The Janken deck is the biggest art project I've ever taken on, and it took over 5 months to complete the designs. The face cards represent real kings and queens from history, and each suit represents a different region: the Middle East, Africa, North and South America, the Pacific Islands, and Asia. The patterns and weapons reflect the culture where they're from. Each of the aces gets special treatment, and I even created a joker for every suit. The jokers represent trickster gods and storytellers from different cultures. If you play with the jokers, they are the lowest ranking cards, but they can reverse the rock, paper, scissors rules in the middle of a game. My new project for the year 2020 is the King's Keys deck. Instead of using ranks and suits, this deck adds a new dimension with 4 colors, 4 items, and 4 numbers, so I call it a 4x4x4 deck. The 4 colors represent 4 kingdoms: the yellow sun, red mountains, green forest, and blue ocean. Each kingdom has 16 cards with keys, axes, shields, and coins, numbered from 1 to 4. In addition to the 64 playing cards, you also get 4 banner cards that represent each kingdom, and 4 jokers that represent each item. So how do you play? Just like the Janken deck, King's Keys offers a variety of games with different game mechanics, so there's something for everybody. Sometimes you match pairs of cards with 2 elements in common, like these cards can pair with the 3 forest axes. Other times you make sets where 3 elements are either all the same or all different. The deck comes with a rule sheet with 3 games, including the title game, King's Keys. In King's Keys, each player plays a color kingdom. Your axe cards are your soldiers who can steal from other kingdoms' dungeons, and shields are guards who protect your supplies. Players who find your keys can open your vaults, or spend your coins to pay your guards and soldiers to work for them. To win, just collect a full set of any item in your kingdom's color to make your kingdom safe. The website has rules for 20 different games so far. You can preview the rules or watch a complete how-to-play video at jankendeck.com/kings. Discovering new games for this deck was fun because it plays out so differently than a standard deck. If you like a fun challenge, try inventing your own games to play with your friends. I chose the pips based on the most valuable things you can find in RPGs: keys to open doors and treasures, a sturdy weapon for attacking, a shield for defense, and coins to buy supplies. Since the numbers only go up to 4, I made the pips big and bold so the symbols are easy to see. In a standard deck, clubs are always black and hearts are always red. But here, any item can be any color. The kingdom symbols were designed to help you tell the cards apart if you're colorblind or playing in low light. The back of each card shows the kingdom symbols in order of importance from top to bottom. The Sun Kingdom is the highest, followed by the mountains, forest, and ocean is the lowest. Now for the business. As of 2020, the MSRP for each deck is $16. I also have displays available for game stores that would like to carry the decks. The games are suitable for ages 6 and up. There are games available for 1 to 6 players, and games can last anywhere from 1 to 60 minutes depending on what you choose. Both decks are supported by the website www.jankendeck.com, where you can find all the game rules, how to play videos for select games, and an art gallery that tells you who is represented on the face cards. Players who invent their own games can submit their rules to share with others. The cards are printed in the USA on sturdy cardstock with a textured linen finish. As of this video, I have copies of the Janken deck with purple backs and the King's Keys deck with red backs. When I'm ready to print more, I'll choose new colors for the backs. If you're a collector, the print run is also listed on the box and the title card. Now for the latest news. I've teamed up with Storm Turtle Games to produce 2 new game apps for your mobile devices. One is Janken Solitaire, which is like Klondike with rock, paper, scissors rules, and the other is King Square Solitaire, an original game for the King's Keys deck. Each game has a free demo version that you can upgrade to unlock bonus features and get rid of the ads. There is no microtransactions or pay-to-win mechanics, just 2 of my favorite solitaire games with new scoring rules. Both are in their final testing phases and should be available to download on all major platforms soon. Links will be available on the website. Thanks for watching my little show and tell. Please connect on social media so I can learn about what you do. I'll be available online during the event to answer any further questions.